You're dead!
What it do, guys? Today we're going to be talking about the Hwayoung Nerf and GVG. We will be playing with Hwayoung because she's getting nerfed in like 2 months technically. But anyway, I find it surprising they went back on their no nerf policy because the game was getting cut out ahead with Hwayoung, right? Everybody seen Hwayoung as the benchmark warrior. I saw her as the benchmark warrior. She was the prime fire warrior. They wasn't up to Hwayoung level. They was kind of garbage. They could be used, right? But it was kind of like, but Hwayoung's a little bit better, right? Hwayoung had it all. She had offense, defense, killer potential, CR push, cleanse. She had it all. But Smilegaze took her out back and crippled her legs. Now, I'm not going to say that this is bad. I think this is a good idea to nerf some units because it'd be healthy for the game in the long run. That means if they happen to mess up, which is the 7 deadly disasters right now at RTA, all they gotta do is just tweak like one thing. But I feel like they kind of went overboard for Hwayoung. If that gave my opinions, because I said many times how I want characters to be nerfed, right? A-Rabby, take away her fighting spirit at the beginning. It'd be a lot easier, or CR push, right? If you get rid of the CR push, you can deal with A-Rabby a lot easier than anything else in the world. Hand guy, I don't know what you can do with hand guy to actually stop him from being him. You know, his S3 is pretty good. I don't know about hand guy. I never gave him much thought because I don't see him as a problem, in all honesty. See Lilius, give her, instead of an extra turn, why not just give her 50% combat readiness, which she uses her S3, because her S3 alone is really, really powerful. Minus attack on everybody. And on your team, you get increased defense and attack, which is pretty much greater defense because you have minus attack. So, Rimuru, I say this nerf is fixed damage by a little bit. Not by a lot, but by a little bit. His base fixed damage is fine because some of them are tank. 5,000 is fine. For like, what's it called? An exclusive limited unit, 5,000, you know, you gotta be enticing to get. But 10,000 true damage is ridiculous. Maybe like 8,000. I'd be fine with 8,000. I can live 8,000 as a bruiser, right? But get to the meat of things. Look at Hwayoung. They took away her combat readiness, and she doesn't deal additional damage regardless of the attack hit or not. So you have to hit them. So Violet, if you miss on Violet, you will not get the additional damage from your S1. But you still would get Uber's 2 procs, remember that. So I don't think that's a bad thing at all, honestly. Her S2, which is the big thing, reduced her damage by, it reduced her attack increase by 20%. So all around, she got a 20% decrease, which is fine because a lot of her abilities are getting damage dealt increase. I'm assuming they're trying to make it up for the attack decrease by 20% because she would just be dog tier if they just reduce the damage by 20% overall and then increase additional damage that she would do no damage. Because of this, her bear is gonna be a lot easier to get through because the scales would attack. Instead of having like 7k attack, you probably have around 6.1, or you probably have like 5.9k attack. I don't know if somebody do the math for someone with 7k attack that's minus 20%. I'm too lazy. So it's not completely terrible. And her S3, instead of have 100% defense pin, and damage dealt increase proportion to the difference to 100%, and now just has the defense penetrations up with the proportion to the maximum difference in HP, kind of like Pavel, right? Exactly like Pavel. If they have the same amount, if they both have 4k attack, you do 0 armor pin. So they try to make her in line with other greater difference units in the game. So I don't know how well this is gonna go. I feel like she'd be honestly fine because the damage been decreased, the difference in max HP increased. So I think right now Hwayoung is sitting at 6,000 HP difference to get that maximum damage dealt. But now I think they're probably gonna make it about 8k, so it's not gonna be too bad. I'm just assuming they're gonna make it 8k. They can make it 10k difference, right? You're gonna need 9,000 HP to kill something at like 19,000 HP just to one-shot them. And then anything below that, you probably won't one-shot them. But you still gotta remember, you still get to use Uber's Tooth. Remember that, guys. Uber's Tooth is still a big thing for Hwayoung. I think this is good for the longevity of the game, in all honesty. Like I said, there's other units that need to be nerfed, but I think people can start naming units like after Hwayoung get nerfed, they're gonna cry that the next OP units should get nerfed too, which is probably Sid. People are crying about Sid. But at the end of the day, I feel like Sid doesn't need a nerf because he has way too many counters. What you gonna do? And then everybody's mad that she got nerfed because I'm assuming that everybody pulled her in the thing and invested in her, but it's like I said, it's not too bad. You know, if you have her, she's still gonna be usable. She's gonna be a tank killer, pretty much. She's gonna kill tanks, and that's about it. Squishies, you might have a hard time killing them, but you'll kill them eventually, like any other unit, right? You won't be able to just one-shot somebody because you know you feel like it. You're gonna have a harder time. So let's get into GVG and see what we can do with Hwayoung before she gets nerfed. Probably the last game I get to play with her, and then I move her again to somebody else, and we probably play with some of the buff units. Let's go. All right, game 1-1. We're gonna get right into it. We're gonna bring Hostile because they have some counterattacking units up there, and we're gonna bring Hwayoung because she's gonna get the beat down. Can she survive this onslaught or get shoot? I don't think so. But anybody got to see why she might need a little bit of a love tap. But I don't think Smile gonna have a hard time in nerfing units, right? Every time they nerf a unit, they actually gutter it. They actually gut the unit. Like, I guess this is good in the long run, so Smile get to understand how to nerf a unit properly. Because the last nerf they did was RB, and then before that was Silverblade or Method and Ballast Z, and they wasn't better for like after they were released, but they was okay. Let me go. So top lane Hwayoung, Kitty, and then Hustle, and then bot lane Demille for Books, Blaze Dingo, and Dilibet to cleanse off and whatnot. So there's that. But my God. Alright, so Shu has music box, which is not good. We're gonna get this, we're probably gonna get pushed back, right? Bloop. Nope. So we're gonna clear this off.
Do your best.
Meow. And we don't have an attack buff. Do we go for... We're gonna save our S2 for something else.
Enjoy the pain.
Where's that going?
It'll be the last thing you feel.
Ow. We're gonna counterattack here. We can't do counterattack anymore after this comes out. Let's try to kill Shu. She looks too adorable. We missed, but it doesn't matter because now... Snow Crystal. Ow, the anti-crit. Maybe Hustle will get some stacks here. Counterattack, counterattack. Oop. 500 true damage. That's just a lot of true damage. Wind it up. So we're gonna get some defense buff. Oh wait, Kitty, Elbrus. No, wrong character. No, Kitty. No, Hwayoung.
What are you here for?
Counterattack. Give me one stack. One.
The time.
That's 1,000. That's 500 extra damage. It doesn't count for dual attacks, by the way. So I don't think we'll be able to do this. They're too fast for us. Actually, they got dual attacks.
I didn't know.
Actually, they got dual attacks. Look at Hwayoung. She's dead now. Look at that. But don't worry, guys. She need to be nerfed now. After her reign of terror is over, right? But like I said, in the long run, I feel like it's going to be a good, like, everything. RNL, nice. That gave me enough turn to cycle. So we're going to do this. Boom, boom, boom. We won't be able to put the immunity on anybody besides probably Rare.
I will fight.
We're going to love tap her. We're not going to S3, counterattack. Cool.
This battle excites me.
Now I'm gonna soul burn. Do we give it a no? We give it her. We give it a Dilibet. We're gonna soul burn to get her S2, and then we're gonna see if we can defense break Red and then hit into Red. Counterattack and Magic for Friends. I love defense in GVG because it's always worth your while. Bop, bop, bop. Make sure she dies. Now she's gonna do S3. She might die for the reflect. It's honestly. 2,000, that's not bad. 2,000 is not bad. As long as it doesn't hit whoever. Oh, Demille's dead. I kind of need her for Books. We're trying to get rid of her because she's going to counterattack again, apparently. Alright. Spear him down. Bop, bop, bop. Get rid of him. Now you got to deal with Senya. Maybe Dilibet will be able to cleanse off because it won't be able to hit Blaze Dingo for a while until, you know, he does his thing. Every time she gets low,
I exist for my family.
Blaze Dingo should be A-OK in that regards. Blaze Dingo just need to get off one ability.
Deserve better.
I don't want to silence her. We have our S3 on this turn, so. Oh, we have our S3 now.
Until the end.
Boom.
What's with that stupid
And then we're gonna do this. Yeah, just like Dilibet, there's a lot of counters in this game for a lot of units now. People just accepted Hwayoung as the Hwayoung Black. I need a Dilibet. Yeah, she's so fast because of Revenge Set, by the way. But like, there's a lot of counters with South Hwayoung now, so I don't see the problem. But like I said, they nerfed her a little bit too late. But now that they're nerfing units, maybe the balance patch for 10-27 will look a little bit bigger than what we got. Maybe it might be like it might be like 3 or 4 units getting nerfed, and then like probably like 5 or 6 units being buffed. I would love that, actually. This is a big patch, right? All right, game number 2, Hwayoung officially fell to the shoe because everybody has shoe defense now. But this one has a Hwayoung defense. So let me show you 1 counter to Hwayoung. Actually, 3 counters. This be faster than her. Easy. So we guys, so we got the 280. Who are you? Kisei? I'll put you in attack. And we got the Sid, which is, I think, slightly slower than everything else. He has Wind Riders, but he's at 2.9k attack because his ring is HP. Don't ask why, I just have an extra ring. I just never took him seriously. At 1400 HP. And then we have one that's still giving everybody 14 speed, so that should be fine. And bottom got Blaze Dingle again with another Soul Burn, because I like seeing Blaze Dingle do his thing. So we're just gonna, do we cut her in half? Yeah, might as well. So we're gonna cut her in half. Bloop.
You disrespect me.
Resist. That's to be expected. We're gonna send her back.
I'll send you flyers.
And we don't have souls for Hwayoung, but don't resist this.
And my opponent?
And then Sid should just kill Hwayoung because elemental advantage.
Excuse me.
I lied. I lied. Maybe I should have an attack ring since it's on a for a quick weekend. But that's not a big deal.
No one can hide from the light of
We're gonna do this because we're stealth and it does defense penetration. Boom. But they still have a buff, so I'm not too worried about this.
Bam! I'll blow everything away.
Do we just kill her? We're gonna kill her first. I feel like she'll mess things up if we don't kill her off. We're the Soul Burn, it's not Molagora up.
I'm ready.
Boom. We're not in stealth, so she can just kill Kisei. Ow.
Bam! I'll blow everything away.
We should be able to do this. If she get an S2, we won't be able to do this. Yeah, I say if she get an S2, we won't be able to do this. But if we did it, we probably will. I love some good luck here. So match for friends, obviously the best things.
If you won't step back,
So you're gonna do this. Bloop, 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 bloop.
slash your justice in two.
Will you
The Water's
fight me?
Origins. I was not expected to be faster than everything. But since we're fast, we might as well, we resisted it, but we might as well put this on Dilibet. And then we might as well S2. Bop, 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 Proof of Valor.
I'll face you.
She won't be able to actually S3 if we silence her, but that's a possibility that we won't be able to unless she's full effect guys. Oop, oop. Mercedes faster, but we should be fine except for Bromain. We're gonna do this. This should kill Rain and everything else. Your life. Bro, I love all these new buffs. Oop, oop. Yep, we go Bromain. Oh, there goes another one of the units.
Exist for my family.
We're gonna cut her up real quick.
With that stupid.
You gonna cut him up? It seems like he has RNL. Dude, every red has RNL, right?
Now is the time for flames.
We need to survive for one more turn. I lied. We're not gonna survive for one more turn at all. So A-Ravy's got put on counterattack again. That's good. I feel like A-Ravy should have been a Nerf one, but you guys will not be able to see A-Ravy being Nerf for one reason. She's getting the skin, right? She's the poster child for RTA this season. Oh, we missed that. That's. I might be off like one crit. And we also lost this one. A-Ravy's too good. Like I said, A-Ravy, all they gotta do is remove the combat ratings for A-Ravy. And I feel like you can kill her because you can't, you know, she's on Proof of Valor, you can CC her now. Alright, game number 3, we got Bad Kitty Kairon and Kawana. Because Kairon is really fun on counter if he counters. I think they're like 2 streams, released 2 videos on Kairon. He's really fun. You guys get that Jesse funds when he counters and then he dust devils and whatnot. Kairon's hilarious. But we'll bring Kawana because she can now support fire units if even if she's not in a full fire team. At the bottom, we got Celine, Charles, and then Dilibet because Charles is not here. That's why. All right, let's go, Charles. This game's gonna go horrible. And sorry for not like really commentating anything. I've just been busy today because I moved tomorrow, by the way. So I might not have internet for quite a while. Probably for like one day, or depending on how close I am to the damn service. But I am moving, and I'm just mine is just filled with anything. But back on the topic I was talking about, because Hwayoung's getting nerfed, there's gonna be a slew of units that become useless, which is just Yuha. So just give me Seal Nullifier for just things that increase attack, or do I want to stun? We can stun her. Dispel 2 buff is stunning. We can also increase the combat radius of all over. We're gonna do that. We're gonna make sure they don't get Skill Nullifier. I mean, we're gonna do Skill Nullifier, but we're gonna make sure that she doesn't, you know, S3 and we kill her later. But oh, Kyra's sick. Actually, not sick. Boom, boom, boom. We didn't have a buff. If we had an attack, that would have been great.
Are you ready?
Do we put a barrier up now? We're gonna do this and give her a speed buff, and on top of that, next turn we should be able to actually kill. Yeah. So Kyra might be dead here. Actually, Kyra should be able to kill. So Kyra's gonna kill with the S3. Like I say, now that she's gone, Yuha's purpose is completely gone. Same with Kali, right? Blue Kali, the whole purpose of Blue Kali was this counter Hwayoung. And now that Hwayoung is like gone, essentially from the meta, she essentially doesn't have anything to do besides just to hope that they buff her at some point. And why does Raven keep counterattacking on defense? What's going on here? Counterattack Chiron. Counterattack Chiron.
This is getting more interesting.
I would keep saying counterattack till it happens. Okay, so Chiron's useless if he doesn't counterattack. We have Dust Devils, but I don't think he's gonna Dust Devils. They're gonna counter instead. Alright, so Chiron is completely useless because he never counters. I feel like they turned off his chance to counter multiple times. And the A-Ravi is Crimson Sea, but you know, she's fast as dirt. But we are reducing her max overall thing. We're gonna do this just for the simple fact I will try to stun her. She does have Crimson Sea, but she could get the yeah, she could get the bleed off instead. One is so fun and nice.
I'm not running away.
Skill Nully. Just a skill Nully just to have an extra protection. And then this should just kill. Yeah. Yo, that worked out really well. Holy crap. Alright, let's see how this game goes. But back on the topic, because I keep getting sidetracked because my mind is a mess right now. Yuha has no purpose in this game as of right now.
Can you even reach me?
Her purpose was to counter Hwayoung, right?
Me again?
I don't know what I clicked on. Her purpose was to counter Hwayoung, right? And now that Hwayoung is gone, she won't be able to do much. Why can I kill her at like 12k when I have like, if she has some proof of valor? Is that a full DPS ramp? I don't know, but we're about to see. And then Blue Kali, whole purpose was to stop Hwayoung with bombs and for fire units and do that stuff, but instead they never did. So I feel real bad. And there's other purpose for Hwayoung, but I think they won't listen to me. I'm gonna shut up now because I should have made a different video talking about the characters that are gonna be useless because my mind is all over the place, like I said. But yeah, we're gonna finish up this battle. This battle is pretty much won. They have nothing else to do over here. Celine is literally just countered this whole team to a T. And Charles just stood there to look like a dapper old man. But what do you guys think about the Hwayoung nerfs? In all honesty, like I said, I think it's a good nerf. I just think it was at a bad time when she was not that relevant. She was there and people just accepted her. Like, oh yeah, we got Hwayoung. All right, cool. You know, she could kill a unit, and then we just accepted her and just moved on. But then they nerfed her instead. And my biggest thing is that Lua is going to run this game into the ground. As in, she's going to run this game for like a full meta, right? Everybody's talking about Lua. She's not even a damage dealer. She's a good support. She does two things that's really good. She puts you to sleep that doesn't contact. So out of nowhere, you're just going to be put to sleep. And her S3 that ignores effect rest if you soul burn. That's why she's not a mage. If you soul burn, which is for anybody that's cleaving, an aggro Lua will probably ruin your team. She -1 turn you without a condition, right? The stuff like Judge Kisei still got a Lance. Judge Kisei's not ignore effect res. Who else can -1 turn you? Fired Korik. He can -2 turn you actually, but you don't see him as often. I don't know why. That's because he's a single target, right? She's kind of like AOE -1, right? As Fire Korik is a single target nuker. What else can she do? Put Beguile on you so you can't really strip it. So Hangai is useless. Dilibet is useless. Yeah. So Lua is gonna really run this game for quite a while if you build her speedy enough. So if you guys don't have Lua, or if you're waiting to refund, if you didn't get her during their banner, or which is next week, or you didn't get her, you could probably just wait till Hwayoung get a refund and probably switch route by then. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it was all over the place, but it was just, it's a mess today. Anyway, thank you guys for dropping by. See you guys around. Peace.